Hello, good day. My name is Oromena Obogo, and I want to share my thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts I think may be the driving force for the next generation. One of the reasons why we don't move ahead is because we don't think beyond what we should. One of the good things about life is that as we grow, as we go, we improve. And the improvement have gotten to a place where it is going so fast that we are unable to keep up with it. For example, I want to start from the point of education. What education means is to learn and keep learning, to draw out ideas from what we can see in nature. The word came from the Latin word educo, which means to educe. Educe, draw inference from what you see. But education is not what we do now. We are going through academic nonsense and we are basically becoming tools in the hands of the government. You raise somebody to become a doctor. Yes, the doctor is a very important entity in the world, but the medical doctor we have today is not as good as what man should evolve to become. We should have been able to draw medicine from plants and animals. But today, we draw medicine from petroleum, and it has become a serious problem in our world today, where because of the petroleum, the medicine gotten from petroleum products, we are suffering from different ailments that ranges from cancer to diabetes to different blood problems, high blood pressure, and the rest of it. But the truth is, if we had gone to plants to take our medicine, we wouldn't have been suffering from those ailments today. The balance has been so upsetted that our body cannot compensate for it anymore. That is what they educated the doctors to be like. The actual person who is the doctor is the herbalist. I mean, the man who understands how to treat somebody using herbs, using animal parts, using different things from nature. But when you go to petroleum and modify it through some mechanical means and chemical means, you have ended up killing man. At a point, they said it's genetical when you suffer from diabetes. Today, there are there are studies that shows that even though you are not from a lineage suffering from diabetes, you can also be diabetic. And research has shown that the different medicine we take to help ourselves has turned out to become what is killing us. Now, another thing is because we are educated in this line, we are educated to do one thing. We have ended up to become tools. Today, we are fighting with AI, that AI is replacing us. It is because what you were taught is the same thing that an AI is being taught. A musician has been put out of his music, a songwriter has been put out of writing songs. Every area is being affected by AI because the same thing you are taught in school to do is what they are teaching the machines to do now. AI has come here to stay. And the truth is, AI is not at its best. It will become its best when they merge AI and quantum computing. When AI and quantum computing comes together, then man will become the output of man will become useless. Today, ChatGPT can write more than 80% of humans. Yes, can do write up more than 80% of humans. They can add emotions. For example, we used to think that machines do not have emotions, but today they can add emotions and write with human writing style. It has become a real problem in our environment, in our community today. And the truth about it is, since it has come to stay, we have to retrace ourselves and understand what education is, because education simply means learning. If we were taught how to learn, that this man is educated, and what is he educated at? He's educated at learning. That means he's going out there to the world to learn from everything he sees. He'll be able to draw inference and come to conclusion, do a publishing and teach people the new findings he made. That in that light, people will be able to do well in life. I can decide to pick up a lotus plant and study its effects when it comes to tissue and many other things, its effect to tissue, cells, and everything. I can decide to pick up any grass, anything to test, and I'll be celebrated even if I fail. We have thrown away our intelligence. Long and short of what you should know is AI can replace you if you are not a tool. And education should be learning. Learning is more important than knowledge. What the AI has today is knowledge and continued learning. But if you as a person, your most strength is learning, you can do better. AI can do research but cannot research on diverse things. The reason you are competing, you are scared of AI is because you were educated to become a tool. AI can do better in surgery today than human. 2 years ago, uh, a surgical proceedings was concluded without the interference of a human. This was kidney transplant. And guess what? Machines were just inserted into the body and everything was done perfectly. Shares. What the government did is for them to be able to school you in a way so that you can work in the industry. And this thing started in the Industrial Revolution, and it was greatly supported by John D. Rockefeller, where people were schooled in order for them to work in a line, to work in an industry where things are done in a line. And if you understand that our academic system was copied from the military system where everything was done in a regiment, that's why there's a time where the bell is being rung to change lesson. Everything is regimented, and man has been schooled in a way where his genius dies. The genius of every man is different, regardless of how you want to think it. There are people who are skilled in academics. There are some people who are skilled in practicals. There are some people who will not even do well in academics at all. They will do well in fishing. They will do well in skydiving. They will do well as a pilot. They will do well as a businessman. They will do well in agriculture. But the thing is, we have taken everybody and put in one class, just like taking the monkey, the fish, the bird, into one class and teaching them how to climb. Only the monkey will do well because that is forte. That's where it will succeed. Funny enough, we now say this child is dull. The child is not dull. You have taken that child out of his natural environment where that child can become a genius. And if that child is brought to his natural element, that child will do well, better than the other child who you call it. And now, the same education that is being given to you is the same thing that is being given to the robots today, to AI. And AI is competing with your job. AI is supposed to be a tool for us to use to enhance our work, to enhance our thinking pattern. But today, AI is replacing you. Why? You were trained exactly to become like an AI, to become a tool in their hands. You are not supposed to be a tool in the hands of the government, of society, of you're not supposed to be a tool. You're supposed to be a unique being who comes with unique properties and do things so well, so differently from another person that it's hard to replace you. AI is putting you out of job. Today, publishing is becoming obsolete. Today, a lot of things is becoming obsolete. Publishing, for that matter, publishing is a book is becoming obsolete. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. All you have to do is to position yourself to be able to control the AI. Use it as a tool. You cannot use your contemporary as a tool if you remain as a tool.